gosh. I'm just like pale, yo. What's that noise? I quit my job. Yeah, I did that. I did that shit. I've been working this job since about November, and came off a stretch of not working for a really long time, so I needed that job for my bills and for Christmas gifts. It came in the clutch, don't get it twisted. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate being able to take care of shit like that, but I had to get out. Let me tell you why. Like I said in my last video, last year was all about understanding myself, and through my adversity, putting together the pieces and knowing what makes me happy, what things I like to lean into, what things I don't. Some things that I value, my family, my friends, and my time. I put a lot of fucking weight in all that shit, you know what I'm saying? This job was just not meshing well with any of that. On top of that, there's just things that like piss me off in general in life. One thing I learned last year as well is that lying is a major trigger for me. Like, you know, some people lie, you get over it, and you know, you just dislike it, you don't fuck with it. But for some reason, when I am lied to, it like really eats at me. I take it so personally. I analyze why. I analyze how things could have been different if like you didn't. It just feels so disrespectful and so fucked up to me. So lying is like a big trigger for me as well. And so this place just kept hitting me in my spots. I work dispatch at this paratransit company, you know. And this lady's like, yeah, so I want all the dispatchers to have one weekend day. That way we're open every day of the week. We need people to come in. I want everyone to have at least one weekend day. So you'll either have Friday, Saturday off, or you'll have Sunday, Monday off. In my head, I'm like, all right, cool. I be in the shits and stuff, so if I get Friday, Saturday, I'm good. But you know, never guaranteed to me, so I can't be mad at that, right? Basically, we have 3 different shifts, a morning, a mid, and a night. She's like, yeah, so basically, what's gonna happen is somebody's getting a promotion right now, and so you'll be getting the hours of whoever gets the promotion. So I'm like, she's like, is that cool with you? So me, you know, trying to put it in God's hands, like, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. I just need a job. I'm cool with that. So when I start working, shit's pretty smooth. I'm learning this stuff, but a lot of things are rubbing me the wrong way because this one lady who's like the supervisor, she's training me or telling me things, but she's also really just condescending in nature. But I kept getting talked to like I was an idiot. I don't know if it's because I'm quiet or it's because I'm young, but regardless, that was the thing that kept happening to me. And in my head, I'm like, dog, like, I have a whole ass college degree. I went through all of school getting at least B's without trying. Like, my brain works. I process shit pretty well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an idiot. I start working and this one lady who works the night shift comes in and she's like, oh, you here to take my nights? And I'm like, oh, you wildin' because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this job. Whoever gets the promotion, you know, is what I'm taking. If you get the promotion, then sure, I'm taking your nights. But if not, like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I keep hearing behind the scenes from people talking to each other that is exactly what's happening. I was brought in here exclusively to do nights, even though in my meeting I was told you're getting whoever gets the promotion spot, right? The GM is giving the promotion to her friend, who is like the supervisor from before, who works an 8 to 4, right? Turns out this night person had some issues with her family, and so they basically had it in their mind like, hey, I'm gonna move her up, you're gonna move to her spot, and then a new person will take yours. So from the very fucking beginning, you knew that you weren't gonna give me that good hours, yo. You knew from the very beginning you were gonna give me the shitty spot, but you told me what you needed to tell me, so I take the job because you needed somebody, right? Cool. So that's annoying me already. Then like this person, the supervisor, the future manager, she's supposed to be training me, and every day that she's training me, she's in the GM's office and they're kicking it, cackling, having a good time. Like, here's the thing, man. I've worked jobs with friends before. I get it. But if you have a job to do, fucking do your job. So here I am learning, right? Learning the stuff. Don't know everything yet. Like I said, it's not tough, but like I don't have all the answers. And this lady is constantly on FaceTime, constantly on Netflix, constantly with both headphones in. So I'm trying to ask her questions and she can't even fucking hear me. She's in her friend's office all the time, having a good time, eating chicken, fucking laughing, woo woo, all this crazy shit. Because they have their own little inner circle there. And like, in their inner circle, they kind of separate themselves from the rest of us. And it's like, yo, we're here to do a job. So like, sure, you guys can be tight, but like, if it's getting in the way of your work, reel it the fuck in, because what the hell are we supposed to do? Fast forward, and Christmas is approaching, right? For me, I'm in this point where I'm super frustrated with it, because I'm like, yo, if I'm not getting holiday pay, why the fuck am I coming in on Christmas? So this lady already made the plan with her other friend, like the morning person, like, hey, okay, so she gonna come in the morning, then I'm gonna come in and he gonna close. And as soon as I said that, I was like, no, like, you guys keep lying to me. They keep planning shit without me. I keep getting this shit end of the stick. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna go home. Like, straight up, I was ready. I wanted them to. I was like, please give me the satisfaction to like fuck your whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? So this lady's salty. I don't really care, because at this point, you just tried to throw me under the bus and give me the shittiest time slate because I don't know. I come to find out that a lot of them giving me the shit end of the stick came because of the fact that I don't have kids. Like, cool, I don't have kids, but I still have a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, no offense, but like, I don't give a fuck about your kids. Like, I don't know them, and that has nothing to do with me. Like, sure, I hate to hear that you're suffering at home. I hate to hear that they're going through it. I know developing is tough, but I have no allegiance to your youths. So I have no reason to inconvenience myself and my happiness so that you and your youth can be cool. No, fuck out of here. Afterwards, like, when I'm salty about it, they're like, oh, you hot, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, I am. It's fucking stupid. Like, don't fucking lie to me and say one thing when you don't mean it. And like, don't sit here and tell me I gotta come in and not work when I don't get the right proper compensation. Oh, well, we didn't get any holiday hours. Woo. This is something with everybody I encountered there. I'm sorry, this is a long video. I'm talking a lot, but I'm getting reheated. They all have this mentality where like, I dealt with it, so you should too. I don't like that, because nobody told you to deal with it. Straight up. Like, if you took issue with working holidays and not getting holiday pay, you should have voiced your fucking opinion like I did. You're wasting people's time. You're not communicating. That's a huge issue. I seen somebody, one of my coworkers that I actually really enjoyed, that was real cool, you know, appreciate her, but she was getting cussed out by somebody one day because somebody's like payroll was fucked up, and that person talked to the GM. The GM told the person, oh yeah, they'll take care of it, and she never talked to her about it. So she getting cussed out for some shit she didn't even know about. Why aren't you talking to each other? Bad communication, all this buddy shit's happening, and it's causing them to make moves without considering anybody else's fucking feelings, and that shit's fucking annoying. The schedule comes out, and the schedule is completely unchanged. I've expressed my irritation with it. She's expressed her irritation with it. The person that they're trying to make the moves for, I guess, had a meeting with her where she said, I don't want or need a weekend day. So like, here's 3 people telling you, hey, here's what we would prefer, here's what we don't need, here's what we want, and you guys said, fuck what they say, we're gonna do what we want anyways. Why don't you care about anybody else but yourselves? It bothered me so much, because I was like, yo, I would sit there and I would hear drivers complain. I have my complaints. I didn't know the other people felt the same way, but they did. And I'm just like, yo, nobody's happy here, and they either don't know or they don't give a fuck. And they just keep doing things that they want instead of communicating with people on how to properly do it. Oh my god. I don't even know I'm getting heated again. I'm out. All the drivers are upset. They're all mad about some different type of shit. And they all want to sit here and talk about how they're qualified to drive anywhere and they can leave and get more money in this place and that place. And then they don't. They sit there and they're like, yeah, if nothing changes by this date, I'm going to do it. Don't threaten to do it, just do it. Be better, take care of yourself. And that's another reason why I had to get out, because there's a lot of settling energy there. Like, hey, you know, like, if you guys didn't take all the shit they gave you, then they probably would be more considerate. They probably would, like, not be so shitty about how they give you stuff. You guys have settled for so long, they think anybody there will settle for anything. And, like, we won't. I won't. I'm losing my focus, man. Because this whole thing was supposed to be like a grander thing about what everything means to me, you know what I'm saying? And I lost my focus. Friends, family time. this was getting in the way of all of it. You know what I mean? Because in that time that they took away my weekends, put me on nights, I had missed, I want to say 4 different birthday things, 2 or 3 different like random events, and like had like 2 instances where I had to like link with people mad late, like they were already hanging out for like 4 hours by the time I met up with them, and everyone at that point was pretty much like tired and shit, low energy. I was just there to be there, you know? Things that I was missing just so I could sit behind the computer screen and talk to people and call them to go outside for their trips and shit. Like, every job has value, so don't get it fucked up. I'm not shitting on this job, but for me, there was far too much downtime, and it wasn't nearly fulfilling enough, and it didn't pay nearly enough to not be fulfilling. Like, don't get it twisted, man. Like, last year, I spent most of the year unemployed, and it was horrible for my mental health. I felt tons of anxiety because I was like, yo, am I gonna be able to pay my bills? Am I gonna be able to do this? Am I gonna put a burden on my family? Am I going to miss out on things with my friends? And like, that anxiety caused a lot of different shitty things to happen to me that year. And it all just piled up, and people were like, oh, you shouldn't leave a job until you have something else lined up, and I completely agree with that. But when something is having that much of an impact, where I'm mad every day for stupid shit, where I have a headache every day for stupid shit, I can't be around it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm surrounded by people who settle for less than they deserve, like, that shit's contagious, and I refuse to be one of those people. You know, when I'm missing these things that mean the most to me, it's like, yo, like, what am I missing them for? For this? For 15 an hour? Like, I can get 15 an hour at the mall. It's one of those things you gotta trade off. You gotta understand yourself and figure that whole thing out. And for me, it was like, yo, you dealt with a lot of anxiety last time. You felt bad about yourself. You know, a lot of times, you know, in life, not even just like in life, but even like, I mean, if I wanna make it like a sociological thing, like, especially as a man, like, you know, a lot of your value is placed on what you have to offer, you know what I mean? And like, I felt so worthless not having a job last year, because I'm like, yo, what do I have to offer? I can't pay for shit, I can't do this, I can't do that. And so like, who knows if I'm gonna sink into that again, but what I do know is that sure, it was nice to not be stressed about money for the last couple months, to have bigger checks than I ever had. It was nice, it was cool, but you can make money anywhere. I can't get my time back. All the moments I missed, I won't be able to be part of those moments. Like, all the time I'm sitting there, people tell me, oh, you just get paid to sit around. That's the dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, the drivers would tell me that, and I'm like, it's not the dream. Like, this is time I could be spending doing anything. I could be making videos. I could be working on music. I could be working a job that actually means something to me. I could be learning new skills via the internet. I could be building something for myself or helping somebody else build something, but instead I'm here getting paid to sit. Like, I don't want to get paid to sit. I'm not lazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm at worst I'm picky, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to do something that I feel like is a waste of my time. I will do a job that requires me to do something with my mind or myself all day if it feels worthwhile, versus doing nothing and collecting a check. Like, doing nothing and collecting a check is like secondary income shit. Like, that'd be great to set up one day, but that's not where I'm at right now. Yeah, man, like, there was literally nothing for me here. Like, didn't want to be around so many people settling. I didn't like the shitty communication. Just everything, man. I don't like being lied to, having my time wasted, being manipulated. I don't like any of it. And that's all I got. All that shit. And headaches. So I had to quit, put in my 2 weeks. It was beautiful. I felt good. I felt relieved, you know what I mean? I just can't be part of that anymore. And so, here I am, back at home, talking to you, like we used to do. That's why I quit my job. Never settle for less, man. You know yourself. Know your worth. King and queen. If you know something doesn't sit right with you, speak up. If you know that you can do better, do better. Don't wait for things to get better. Do better. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything take away the things that keep you sane and happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Because that's the shit. That's just more important than any type of check. You can get a check anywhere. You can get a check anywhere. If that place isn't doing it for you right here, in here, you know, then fuck it. Find somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I was much happier in retail than I was at that place. I was getting worse checks. So, you know. things to think about. Anyways, that's it for this week. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed that super long story. I hope I chopped it up enough. If this is a really long video, I'm sorry. Be on the lookout. Make sure to tell your friends about me. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you support the movement. I did a video with Santino, so make sure you sub his channel. His link's on my page. If you go on my page, sub him. We'll be over there talking shoes. Yeah, just keep your head up. Keep your head up and take care of yourself, man. Thank you so much as always. I need to like get some sun and some shit, 'cause these arms are disgusting. I hate myself, man. This is wild. Yo, let me tell you, man, like, oh shit, I'm almost out of time. Yo, so I was like literally like sitting here with like Kaylee and Kyle at IHOP, and like I was talking about how like I just love the Scooby-Doo movies, and like I didn't even realize like we had the one that we talked about. I was gonna buy this on Amazon, the fucking reluctant werewolf, when he's like turned to a werewolf and he has to win the race. That's just crazy. I'm about to watch this while I edit. Anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you. I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed this, and you have a good day, good life. You know, love yourself. Hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down.